That's what you said.
I'm trying to give you a hard time or nothing. I promise.
Is that not what you said?
What?
You said about them rocks and branches along the train track.
No, right there, on the rock.
That's what I said.
I promise you. I haven't, man, I promise you I haven't done nothing, sir. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, I haven't done nothing. I promise you. No, you're I promise I haven't done nothing.
What is it?
Marcus George Jackson Hensley. Oh, you putting my pants down. I promise you I haven't done nothing. I got alibis.
Marcus Hensley. What's your date of birth?
59?
Oh, same guy? I think so.
Huh?
Yeah, we'll be there in a second.
I promise I haven't done nothing. And they was walking with a jug, sir. I promise you they were walking with a jug.
What were they wearing?
They were one of them had a white shirt on and a blue shirt, and it was a woman up there on the phone, and then there was another tall light-skinned man up there, but he was talking to her. But the two dudes they was walking up there on 18th. I promise you. Right there where the yellow house is, they were walking right there on 18th. I promise you.
So
I just left the house. We can go around it right now.
So what if I told you that somebody saw a black male wearing a green jacket lighting a fire over there by the railroad tracks? Does that sound familiar to you?
No, sir. I promise. What am I light a fire for?
I don't know.
So
I don't know why we got two house fires over here either.
I've been trying to get to work. That's where I'm going. Work. That's where I was going. I promise you, I was going to work.
Where you work at?
I had just got on up there. What's up there on the hill? It's temp service. It's a temp service. Staff Mart. On JFK. I promise you. My name is Marcus Hensley. I promise you. I had an interview today. I was gonna go to. Then I was gonna go to work for the other job. I promise you, sir. I will not lie to you. I will not lie to you. I promise you. And them dudes, they were walking right there on 18th. I promise you. Cause the man at the train tracks, he had came to the train track. It was two of them, and then it was an officer, and they had told me to hurry up and cross over. I promise you. I will not lie to you. And one had on a all white T-shirt, and then one had on a green T-shirt. But the white T-shirt looked like it was worn, and both of them had a low haircut. I promise you. I just left the house. Is I'm okay?
What?
Is I'm okay? So I promise you I was just going to work, and because I was supposed to meet my brother. Well, he like a brother that grew up with me, and he was supposed to meet me and go to work,
so
and I was going to
talk to you about whatever was going on over there. But you had a meth pipe on you, all right? So you're going to be held for now. If you get charged with the meth pipe, you'll be cited out of the jail. They're going to talk to you about everything else. The only thing I have to deal with you right now is that meth pipe.
Can you please throw it away? I promise I had just picked it up on the ground right there, because it was another one over there. I promise I can show it to you. I promise I can show it to you. It was another one over there. It was broken, and that right there was wrapped up in it. I promise you.
Okay, but you picked up that.
I just picked it up because.
Because what?
Man, I was just walking, just lollygagging.
Oh, come on, man.
I promise I was just walking lollygagging. Look at me, brother. I promise you, man to man, I promise you I was just walking lollygagging and I was picking it up. And I was picking up other trash too that I seen. That was it. I promise you. I wasn't even, I was supposed to be working today, and I got an interview today at another job. I promise I was trying to meet my brother. That's it. And when I got right there on the track, the man that worked for the train, he was like, man, go ahead, just hurry up, cross over. And the officer was like, yeah, cross over. Cause he was like, where is the fire coming from? I said, right there. Sure, you can barely see it.
You just got charged with meth at the beginning of the year, and you telling me you just found a random meth pipe and picked it up?
No, sir. I promise I had just picked that up. I promise I haven't been carrying nothing.
Mr. Hensley.
Sir, I promise you.
Okay.
I promise you.
Regardless, that's just a little misdemeanor charge anyway. Don't even worry about that.
Yes, sir. I swear I haven't.
You're being held right now until we have someone to come and talk to you. Okay, buddy?
Yes, sir. Hey, we could go by the household, and they can verify it.
Just hang tight, okay?
Yes, sir. I promise you.
All right.
Not sugarcoating. I'm not trying to get you to believe or none of that. I promise you. I was just going to work, and I was going to stop by the store, give me something to drink, and hop in the car with my brother, and that was it.
Where you work at?
Staff Mark, he was just going to take me up there to Staff Mark because he got a job up there too. I promise you. So we was going to go together.
Okay.
I promise you. I had just left the house.
You left where?
I had just left the house, home. I promise you, I had just left home, and I had just, because it was an officer had stopped, and it was another brother. He looked like he worked for like he drive the train, and then another one came, and they was like, where the fire at? And I looked back, I said, right there behind the church. I said, you could barely see it. It's right there in the tree. Right there in the tree. And he was like, man, just go ahead and let him cross the track. I promise you. And I had just crossed the track and just started walking. And I was going to work. I promise you.
Yeah, he hasn't been ready.
Yes, sir.
My name is Chief Allman. I'm the fire marshal for the city of North Little Rock.
Yes, sir.
And if it's okay with you, I'm going to have them read you your Miranda rights, and then I'm just going to ask you to tell me everything what you know about what's happening.
Yes,
right
sir.
now.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, sir. Let me read you these.
Wait, are they charging me with it?
Just listen to it.
Yeah,
Yes,
let me
sir.
read
Yes,
these
sir.
things
Yes, sir.
and we'll
Yes,
get to
sir.
all that,
Yes, sir.
all right? All right, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to you to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements.
Hey, read that again. I want to make sure that that's on audio.
All right, I'm going to read it again.
Yes, sir.
All right, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand these rights I've read them to you? Mm-hmm. All right, being read and understanding these rights, do you wish to talk to the fire marshal?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right. Can you give me your name? Okay. So, we've had several fires this morning in the area.
Yes, sir.
Somebody saw someone that matched your description in the area of one of the fires. That's why.
Yes,
that's
sir.
why.
Okay.
Okay. So I just wanted to ask you: is there anything you know? You're in the area now. You've
Yes,
been
sir.
in the area this morning. Do
But-
you know anything about
No,
any of these
I promise.
fires?
I promise you, I had just left home,
Uh-huh.
and we could go around there. They could vouch for me. Well, I had just left home, and I had walked to the train tracks, and it was a brother. He looked like he had just got off the train driving it, and then the officer had came, and he rushed, and he was like, "Where the fire at?" And I was like, "Right there behind the church. It looked like it's in the trees." And then another officer came, and he was like, "He right," and he was like, "Well, man, just let him go. I believe him. Just let him go." And I had just crossed the train tracks, and when I crossed the train tracks, one of them was walking behind me. Actually, he was walking behind me, checking the train. and then he had jumped back over, and I was just walked up towards this way. I promise you.
So the guy that you said that was behind you is
No.
a guy
He was a brother that worked on the train.
So he was like a conductor or engineer.
Yes, sir.
Like
It was two of them, and then it was one tall officer. It was one tall officer about your height.
Okay.
I promise you. And then it was two dudes. One with a white shirt and kind of dingy, and then the other one had a green shirt. It was like a emerald green, and one had shorts and one had pants. That's all I know.
And so you
And
saw
they-
some railroad employees and some police officers. Is that all you saw?
Yeah, they the one who had let me over to cross the train,
Okay.
and then they looked at my bag and everything. I promise you, I promise you, I was just going to work.
Where do you live at? What's your address?
It's that house right there, there.
So it's on 18th.
Yes, sir.
On the far side of the tracks before you get to Allen.
Yeah, right there on Gum, right there. It's a tan house. It was
Okay.
people standing outside. I promise you.
So
It's a
who's-
tree in the
Who
front
lives
yard.
there?
His name is Horace.
Horace.
Yes, sir.
And what were you doing there?
I was just chilling. I had took me a nap, and I had woke up, and I was like, man, let me go ahead and get to work. And they was like, all right, man, be careful. And that was it.
Okay. So you were taking a nap at that house, that
Yes,
beige
sir.
house
I promise
on
you.
18th Street?
Yes, sir. I promise you. My name Marcus.
And then you woke up, and then you was leaving there to go to work.
Yeah, because my brother was supposed to pick me up. On the way to work. But I was gonna stop and give me something to drink, and we was just gonna go up JFK because he wanted to work with me today.
Okay. Where do you work at?
Staff Mart.
South Mark?
Yes, sir.
Where's that? What's the address of that place?
It's on. I just know it's on JFK. They got one right here across the street. Right here on Park Hill, across the street from Shells, and then they got one down the street right there before you get to Fun Watch.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You got a telephone number where I can call you if I need
Yes,
to?
sir.
What's your you understand why you were stopped, right? Somebody saw
Yes,
you
sir.
and said that
I understand,
they
but
saw you walking
I
away
promise
from
you,
somebody.
she had called out, and then I looked, and then she was talking to another black male, but he was light skinned,
Okay.
and when I looked, she wasn't looking at me. She had a phone in her hand.
Okay.
And then I had seen them officers, and they had told me to go ahead across the tracks. Go ahead across the tracks and keep going. That's
Okay.
it.
Okay. All right.
And the officer, if they still down there, I promise they'll bounce. So
Okay. All right. It'll probably be just a minute. We're
Yes,
gonna. The picture I took of you,
Yes,
I
sir.
sent to her. They say that they've got some security camera footage. We're just gonna give them a chance to compare those two. So we'll give us just a minute, okay? All right.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna go over there and see if I can look at some of this video. I'm gonna tell you, if you help me, I'll try to help you.
Like last night,
Uh-huh.
it was a couple dudes. I know them who had set fire to the houses and everything, and they be breaking into abandoned houses. No, I can show you all the abandoned houses. I can show you all the ones who go in there, all the ones who set fire in push fires. Right now, I can show you all of them.
Well, what I'm saying is
And-
if this winds up being you in this video,
Yes, sir.
and you're lying to me about being involved in it, I'm not gonna have no mercy.
No, sir. Look, I promise you, I had just crossed. When I seen a woman, I had just crossed the street. That's it.
Okay.
And when they was talking about the fire, I just didn't go that way. So that's the reason why I went that way. I
Okay.
promise you.
Okay.
I didn't none. I promise you, I didn't start no fire. None of that. But I know that. Well, I know of the two dudes that had walked by me. One of them was carrying a bottle though.
Okay.
You know, and the other dude, his white shirt was dingy, and the one that I actually know, he had a like an emerald green T-shirt on. The one with the white, he had some shorts, and the one with the emerald green T-shirt, he had some pants on.
You know their names?
One they call Emmett. One they call Emmett.
Okay. So there's one guy. His name is. How many of these guys are there?
It's just two.
Just two. One of
That
them's
I
name-
had just passed. I'm talking about when I had just passed coming up here. But now, what I was talking about, like the ones who be setting fires, the ones who be in abandoned houses, stealing clothes, all that. I can show you all them. It's about like 10, 20 of them.
But these two guys you saw earlier today, one of them had a bottle.
One had a bottle. It looked like a 2-liter, but it ain't had no tape on it. I mean, you know, it ain't had a brand on it or none of that.
Yeah.
Like tape was
It was
too
like
up.
clear, no wrapper, no label.
Yes,
No
sir.
label.
Because I had just passed them, and you know how when you do a double take like this,
Yeah.
that's what I did. And because the police, they was coming up 18th to the train tracks.
So was he? They were walking down the train tracks.
No, they weren't walking on the train track. They was crossing the train tracks from that way,
Okay.
from 19th.
On 19th Street.
Yes, sir.
Were they headed that way?
Yes, sir.
Back toward the west.
Yes, sir. They had passed up the officers too.
And one of his name was Emmett.
Yep. I don't know the other one's name. The one with the white shirt. I don't know him.
So Emmett had a green shirt on.
Yes, sir.
What kind
And
of pants?
blue jeans.
Blue jeans.
Blue jeans, and he had on some red shoes like this, but they was high top.
Okay.
Yes, sir. They were like red and black.
You know where they live?
Yes, sir.
Whereabouts do they live at?
Right there on 17th, 17th and Augusta.
17th and Augusta.
Yes, sir. Cause they had burnt their house down. Well, they tried to burn the house down, but go look at it.
Yeah.
You'll see a lot.
Okay, so what was Emmett wearing? He was wearing a green shirt.
Yes, sir. It was a
Blue jeans,
emerald
red
green,
shoes,
emerald green, like a
hat
dark.
or anything.
No, he ain't. Both of them didn't wear no hats.
Okay. They got long hair, short hair.
Well, one of them had short hair like mine, and that was the tall one. And then the short one, he had like just a mini fro. It was just a little bit thicker than mine.
Emmett had the mini fro.
No. The tall one is Emmett.
Tall one's Emmett.
That's with the emerald green shirt.
Okay, and he's got short hair.
Yes, sir. Sometimes they call him Jay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, and what was the other one with the short guy? What was he wearing?
He was just wearing a dingy white shirt. It was like he didn't take baths or then he was rough.
Yeah.
And he had on some blue jean shorts. I promise you. They were like light blue jeans.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I promise you. And I could take you. I mean, we could
So
ride.
about
through
how
that.
tall was Emmett? About roughly.
Emmett was about my height, or a little
That's
bit
your
taller.
height?
Yes, sir.
So how tall is the other guy?
The other guy was like his height.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So were they heavy set, slim?
They both slim.
Both pretty slim
Yes,
guys.
sir.
Okay.
They had just crossed the train tracks.
Okay.
If we go around there, we probably see them. Well, from the house that I was at, I promise you.
Okay. All right. Appreciate it. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. I promise you. We more likely we'll see them.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Oh yeah, and they had just left a abandoned house right there on that block. I
Okay.
promise you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
You alright? Huh?
Think about them, they're stupid.
It was stupid.
Foolish, but man, action.
Just don't do it again. You know? You could have killed somebody. That's dangerous. But luckily nobody got hurt. Just property damage that you cost somebody a lot of money. You still want that cigarette?
Yes, sir.